G'day folks, and welcome back to Metal Mania 3D and the Diecast Workshop. We got another delivery today, and this one is from the Little Red Truck. It's Big Phil, the little red truck on eBay. He did us a pretty good deals. Been buying a few products from him, and we're going to open this up here because I've got some little goodies in here and a few other bits and pieces that I got from somewhere else. So they're going to come into it, and we'll get into it and look at them and get them going. This guy here, you can see here, the Little Red Truck. And you can see the eBay store just there. So just move the camera so you can see it a bit better. There we go. And if you go and have a chat to him, tell him where you've seen it and everything else there, and he'll look after you. He's looked after me. Everything always comes tracked, good, beautifully packed, and everything what you buy is what you see. So good deals all round. So yeah, check him out. He's got a lot of the Greenlight diecast, plus he's got a lot of other stuff as well. Alright, we'll get into it and let's open it up. And like I said here, wow, look at that. Talk about packed professional. Yep. Alright, just bear with us for a sec. We'll just get some of this stuff out of here. And my wife went to the shops yesterday and she brought me back a box with a heap of goodies too, so we'll show you those as well. Right, I've just got to do a bit of getting rid of these products, this packaging stuff out of here. Okay, let's get into this here. Right. Got those rolled up like a cigar. We'll get those ones going first. I've got a trailer in here somewhere, one of the new Greenlight trailers, that is. So we'll open these all up. These are all old vintage ones, Superstore and that sort of stuff. Spin, spin, spin. Here we go. Here's the first cab on the rank. Little Yatming, made in Hong Kong. Number 1608. All metal base, all metal body. See, we've got the spare on the back. That's unusual because that normally goes missing. All in pretty good shape actually. Just played with wear on it, chips and that sort of thing, and everything else there. All the seats are there, dash is there, good. Windscreen's all good. It's got little chrome headlights in there. So that's got the to-do with another little insert that's inside there. But yeah, she's all metal, top and bottom, and she's in really good shape. I'll just get my project off there. Hopefully it'll stay on there with a bit of luck. Right, it's the little Yatming Jeep. And we've got a Made in England. Made in England by Lesney, Matchbox Series number 29, fire pumper truck. I only bought this to modify. No, it's got a cracked windscreen, but that's alright. I only bought this to modify. It's got such good details and all that on it there. I've got quite a few of these, as much as I don't like modifying all of these really old vintage stuff ones there. This one here, I think I've got 20 plus of these, all in various different shapes. But this is all metal, top and bottom. I'm going to take that off the back. We're going to lock that down flat. We're going to put a tray on there, and we're going to turn it into a little car carrier. Whack a tow bar on the back. Them sorts of things later on down the piece. And here we are. This is one of my ones I was really looking forward to, and this is a Tomica made in Japan. Tomica, Nissan diesel, number 16. It's in really good shape. Tipper works. Tipper stays up. Tail flaps working great. Windscreen's in great nick. This is all steel bottom and top, made in Japan. Vintage. This is, like I was saying, she's a Nissan diesel. She's in pretty good shape for what it is, considering the age of it, and plus being a dump truck. Most of these ended up out in sand pits and getting wrecked and all that sort of thing. But otherwise than that there, yeah, she's in pretty good shape. Hopefully it'll stay on the spinner. We'll soon find out. If it doesn't, it'll drive off. Let's get out of there. So I've got to run a few more here. Get that bubble wrap off there. End up knocking things fine. Okay, there we go. Come on, this way. Keep going. Righto. Here we are, another Matchbox series. Number 27, Mercedes 230 SL, made in England by Lesney. Super fast. This is when they changed those wheels and went to the wire axles. Yeah, this is all steel, top and bottom. God knows what's inside that grill there, but we'll eventually get to clean that out when we do this one up. All the doors are working fine. That's a good thing. Yep, all the doors working fine. Wheels have been played with on a bit of rough stuff. They will clean up alright if we were to use those there. The tow hook's still there, just needs a bit of heat treatment and a bit of work. Otherwise, yeah, you can see these little castings have got such high detail. They've got registration plate on the casting. It's a pity it didn't have it in the front, but that's alright. This will do it nicely. Very collectible, very desirable, this little Mercedes from Lesney. He'll do it alright. This one is Play Art, Lamborghini Marzelle, or Marzelle, whatever you want to say it. This is made in Hong Kong as well. You might be able to see it a bit better if I get that light off it. There we go. It's in actually really good shape. Have a look at that. Look at the windscreens. Windscreens are in really good shape. Now these were on Big Phil's Little Red Truck. Big Phil, his eBay site. He had these on there. So he's got two sites. He's got ones where he sells all the new stuff and another one where he sells his second-hand stuff. And got new stuff and second-hand stuff from him before as well. But this is he's looking after me, and these are good die-cast models, very collectible. And this is a Play Art steel base, steel top. Not a lot of them around. In pretty good nick, pretty good shape. Obviously, all of the stuff's worn off the wheels, like I was saying in a couple of other videos. People pick them up like this all the time. Your oil and your acid and your skin and all that sort of stuff there tends to wear it all off, and same with a lot of other things. But yeah, it's in really good shape. I'm happy with that. Only cost $1. Can't go wrong with that. And then this one is one of my favourites. This is the one that I was definitely bagging for. Have a look at this little beauty. Have a look at that. That's in really good shape. She's a Hotwheels Hong Kong until 1970. I'll have to check with that. 1977. Yeah, it's in really good shape. The axles are a little tiny bit bent, but you can understand that. Decals are still quite very readable. Obviously, it's been played with a bit. Back axle's a bit bent, but we'll soon resurrect that there by putting a new axle. These are all steel, top and bottom. Yeah, so extremely collectible, this little one. That'll go into my collection. I won't be painting that or stripping that at this current moment until I definitely know that I can get a decent decal kit for it. That will actually put it back to where it is. But otherwise than that there, in the meantime, I'll probably just whack a new set of axles in it and get it looking ship shape. But it's pretty cool as it is now. I'm pretty happy with that. That's one to go into the steel collection. And let's check him out. Right, there we go. And I'll get organised to get this other one out of the cart. And this is my trailer. I had to get myself a 164 trailer because all the other stuff I got's all big. Didn't have to, but you know what we're all like. We all like to have these. Now I got this off the Little Red Truck's side on eBay. So I'll put him down here. It's the little Greenlight. I'll just zoom back out so you can see it all properly. 164 trailer, BRE, Datsun. There she is. Have a look at that. Ramps and all. Highly detailed up. Spare winch, toolbox on the front. Ramps go underneath. You got little jack stands at the back. Pretty well thought of. The Greenlight. You can get this off the Little Red Truck on eBay. I'll put a link at the bottom so you can see and know where to get them from. This trailer here is the cheapest out of anybody in Australia. That's why I bought it from him. And not only that there, it's got working ramps. It also is the best price. Jump on there. He's only got a few left, I think he was saying. But jump on there. Great Christmas present for the husband or son or yourself or whatever. And yeah, we'll eventually get to open him up. And you see a little winder there too. Look, it goes up the front there so you can set the trailer level up here. well thought of, good models, all steel, beautiful little unit. So yeah, there we go, and that's what come from Big Phil, the little red truck. So don't forget to look him up, the little red truck. I'll put the link at the bottom. And yeah, so today we've got these little beasts today. We have, I'll just so you can see that one there, yeah, and the Yatming Jeep, Tomica Nissan truck, Wesley fire truck, Wesley Mercedes 230 SL, and Lamborghini Marzell from Play Art. All steel bases, the whole lot of them, including that one up there. He's a vintage one, that one there. If you're mostly Hot Wheels people, they'll know that there, sort of thing. Yeah, not a bad little score for today. Awesome little unit, look at that. Pretty wrapped with that. Only needs axles and then it'll look even better. But it's a nice little unit. So I'm pretty happy with that myself. And the rest of them that I got from him. Plus his service is good. Only bought it last week and it arrived today. So wow. And we all know that this time of year all the freights, everything's going slow and tying down and everything else there. Right, I'll just grab this other little tiny packet that we had come as well. Another little one there. I'll just knock something flying over here and I'll check it out after. No doubt about that. Right. Get in here, just open this up. Got now. Ooh, look out. Okay. Here we are. Beautiful Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels Peterbilt. Peterbilt. Made in Malaysia 1979. This is after the Hong Kong one, I'm pretty sure. It's had a little bit of beating up there, but we'll be able to heat that up and straighten that front bumper. Tidy him up, we'll restore this one back to original. So it's all steel, top and bottom. Someone's already been playing with this because when I took it out of the box, they've already done this. Already done that and that. And that's all they did, which is, I'm glad that was all they done. But the thing is it's all complete and it's all there. And it's all steel. So it'll look great when it's all done. It's in relatively good shape considering these trucks cop flogging. As you can tell by the front bumper. This is the black wall area, as you can see, obviously. Put that little beastie down there. Put him up there. He's not a bad one at all to restore up. I like restoring up all the old vintage stuff because it's getting harder and harder to find. Now we've got the little Tomica. Another little Tomica. This one's a Toyota. Trying to work out this. I've got my glasses on now. 1973, made in Japan. Number 67, Tomica Toyota type. Nice little beauty. Paddy wagon. Oh yeah. Doors open. Might have been a paddy wagon. Doesn't say that. I can't. Oh yeah, it says police there, so no doubt it's a little paddy wagon. All steel. Surprisingly funny part about it is this here is actually plastic. It's unusual, but 172 on the number plate in the front and on the tailgate in the back, but it's in reasonably good shape. Look alright. Got a few plans for that, no doubt, later on down the track. Put him up on there so we can go for a little bit of a spin, and that way we can see a few other things. Just keep all the other ones in there, mind, so you can have a see those ones there and all. Alright, go on to the next one here. What have we got here? Ooh, looks like another Tomica. Yep, there we go. Another Tomica. It's a bit rough this one, but American truck they call it. Made in Japan, Tomica, 1978. Number F... let's get it up here. Number... There's the number there, you can see all the base. FG3 by the looks of it, but it's made in Japan. Not in too bad a shape. Got one little hook missing off the jib here. They swing out. The wrecker truck guaranteed. That's all steel. The white bit's plastic. Someone's obviously been trying to play with this because they've taken it off the wrong way and they've broken this little bit out at the base, but that's alright. We'll soon fix him up. And they've knocked this headlight off the front. To me, by the looks of it, looks like it's probably a Peterbilt, no doubt, being an American built truck. But yeah, it's in It's not in too bad a shape considering these things would have copped the flogging as well. Axles and wheels are in really good nick. It's missing a hook on there and a headlight there, so yeah, it'll do up alright. I think someone might have been trying to do that, and then they might have just decided to pull the pin and change their mind, but never know. It'll happen now, or eventually, somewhere along down the track. Another Tomica Greyhound bus, 1979, made in Japan, number F49. Number F49. That's in reasonably good shape for a Tomica bus. Even the windows, decals, stickers. Top's a bit faded. That's obviously the push area. Yep. Windscreen's real good. All of the moulding, all of the casting is in good shape. It's not bruised, battered, or gouged out. Same as the rear end, and you can see the number plate on the back of it. Yep. And then on the same on the front. It's a number plate, but yeah, in really good shape. Considering this is made back in, what did I say, 1979? Yeah, so that's a few years back, 40 years ago. Yeah, so I've got some Tomicas. I've collected quite a few times. I've probably said it before a million times, I collect a lot of old vintage stuff. And now this is another Tomica that I've been chasing. I've got a couple more of these, and the good part about it is this is your little Porsche number F31 Porsche Turbo 911. She's a beauty, this little one. There's not a lot of these. These are pretty hard to find. It's got the Martini ration decals and all that sort of stuff and everything on it there. Needs a couple of axles to straighten out the wheels, but I actually like the rims on these. These are actually quite good and realistic. Doors open and close on this little one. Good nick. The only thing that's the problem with this one here is the tail. The tail's broken off. But I have another one that has the tail on there. So when I restore the red one that I have, I'm pretty sure I showed that to you in another video the other day there. When I restore the red one I'll have, once I pull it all the bits, I'll make a mould off the wing. So then I'll make a couple of spare ones as well. Because I actually like the wide body, because look how wide, you can see how wide the flares are. Actually huge. This gives you a bit better idea there how wide those flares are and how big a boot you can put underneath the back of it. But yeah, that's in actually in pretty good shape there. The only part that's letting that down is the wing's broken off the back, but otherwise she's a little beauty. There we go, and that was just a couple of scores for today there. Out of those ones there. Now I will just briefly show you what my wife brought me home from town the other day. This is the Fast and Furious 2020s out already. No doubt they got them out for Christmas. But I was lucky enough for her to score me a beautiful Mustang, 1969 Mustang, 69 Ford Mustang Boss 302. Have a look at that. Metal top and bottom, of course, these ones. These are premium, your premium Hot Wheels. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. So yeah, that was an awesome one. That's all metal. There's five of these in this series. You got the Mustang, you got the 1970 Chevrolet Seville SS, Pontiac Firebird, you got the Chevrolet Seville SS as well, and you have the 1967 Chevrolet Camaro. I will endeavour to get the rest of those ones. They were all there, but my wife was saying, so never know. See what happens when she goes shopping again. But that's it, a little rip of that one. I'm pretty happy with that one. Okay, just got a couple of these little jobbies. Get a little 96 Nissan 180SX Type X with the Advent, Yokohama decals, all that sort of stuff on it. Probably seen these around, no doubt. These came out last year. Says in there, yep, came out last year. That's a nice little unit there. There's a couple over there in that little tyre shop over here. There's a black one and a white one in there. Yeah, so they're nice little units. Pretty cool that they come out with a lot of decals like that there, because a lot of people don't like playing with the decals all the time and that sort of thing. So that's it there. Yeah. So okay, custom 2015 Ford Mustang. Got a couple of those. Just bust this one open. I'm about to do a custom job for this one for a person, that's why I'm breaking this one open. Perfect job to make out of a race car. It's got all the gear there for you. It's got all the front spoiler, big flared guards. It also has, if you can see, you can see there, it's also got like all the little bolts that hold the flares on. So it's got that detail as well. It doesn't stand out that much there because this bit of it's got a lot of paint on. This one, whoever painted this or how it happens, I don't know how it happens anymore. But if you can see on the back, see the run on the top of the boot? And the run on the paint? Yeah. The paint's thick here, thin there. But anyway, we'll strip it off. It'll bring back, it does have a lot of mod on the casting. These aren't just painted, they're actually casted. You can actually feel them. So once we strip it all off into the bare metal and we get to paint it, we're going to be turning this into a shell race car for a customer. So you'll see that in a video. Right, moving on. Got a few more real ones going. Oh, you've seen that one there. Okay, we've also got the 2018 Copo Camaro SS. It's a little beauty. Haven't got one of those, but I do now. We've also got the classic 55 Chevrolet Nomad. Been given that weather sort of look. This is how they came, this one here. It's an awesome little one. I haven't got one of those, but I do now. So God knows what will happen to that. But at the moment, she's a new one in the packet. I've got this one here too. BMW E30, 92 BMW M3 E30. I used to race these on bitumen track when I was in Queensland. I had quite a few E30s, one of my favourite models, and it is still today to a lot of people, the E30. Just got a lot of detail on this little beastie too. It's got all the wide, it's already got the wide flare kit all on it. Body kit, what do they call it, Pandera, or I'm sure someone will rectify me there, whatever I was saying there. So that's a nice little beauty too as well, pretty happy with that. Haven't got one of these and I've been chasing one of these for ages. 64 Nova wagon gasser. Came over that there and I was over the moon. I was absolutely wrapped to bits, so I haven't got one of those, but I do have one now, which is pretty cool. Nice looking unit. Going into some great detail, which is a good thing. No doubt we'll do some more detailing to it and highlight it and a few things. Got a nice looking little engine set up in there, so yeah, what a ripper. Okay, Land Rover Series 3 pickup. Blue, popular colour, and also the green. Got some nice decals on the front, right from the factory. It's got a lot of detail on that you could do there, the winch, the grille area and all that sort of stuff. Back end's the same, you could do a lot with that bar. It's got all the tail lights and all that sort of stuff and everything already done, so that's pretty cool. Nice set of rims, nice colour. It's got the spare in the back. Some of them don't have anything in the back. Some of them have got tool kits in the back, I've found, because they've got a few different other ones. Or that might be the Jeep. But anyway, carrying on, this is the Land Rover. She's an awesome little beauty. I used to have one of these. I have had a lot of vehicles in my day, being a panel beater spray painter, buying repaired write-offs, and you know what it's like if you're in that industry, you change them all the time. This is another one I've been trying to find, 1956 Ford F100 van, Queen of Hearts. Can't wait to put a nice set of real riders on this one. I actually like the paint scheme on this one, but we'll obviously no doubt make the front look a little bit nicer with a bit more detail, put some detail on the back, that sort of thing, and a nice set of boots under it. It'll look awesome. Been hanging out for that one. And we've got a golf car, Porsche 917LH. An old golf car. Awesome. I've got a good set of collection of golf cars, so while I'm possibly do the shelving and all that sort of stuff there, we'll endeavour to get them all up. In 2016 Cadillac ATS VR. All ready for racing. Look at that. Going to build up myself up a set of these race car in sets and all that sort of stuff. And once we get all the other bits and pieces out, it's a nice little one. New for 2018 casting, this one, so detailed fairly well, just for your run-of-the-mill model. Nothing on the back, of course, but we'll soon resurrect that when we get around to it. And last but not least, Volkswagen Cafe Racer. This is a awesome little machine. It's got the right colour. These ones here, you don't have to always paint them, pull them to bits or whatever else there. I've got axles that you can do an axle swap here without undrilling the base, knocking the wheels off, put a new set of wheels on. In the meantime, while you're doing that, you can get the thinners out like I showed you in one of my other videos there, and we can remove all the decals from it, and might leave the Urban Outlaw on the tailgate, and we might put some Herbies on there or something like that there. Never know. Being white, pearl white it is, the right colour, and it's got heaps of details in this casting. That doesn't stand out that much because it's just painted all the one colour. Get an air cleaner out of the bonnet. And the back end's all up there, and then underneath there heaps of detailing. So yeah, that'll come up alright. Yeah, so if you like what you see and you like what we're doing, we've got heaps of projects coming. I keep saying that there. I'm trying to get all the videos finished because I'm not a video person. I'm pretty hopeless at when it comes to videoing or doing whatever, and it becomes pretty tricky. But bear with us. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell, and let us know what you think. And don't forget to hit up, if you're chasing some Greenlight and you're chasing some other things there, don't forget to check out the Little Red Truck on eBay. I've shown you there before. Just there's the links there, Facebook, the Little Red Truck, and eBay, look on there, the Little Red Truck. Check out Big Phil, tell him where you've seen it. He'll look after you. He looked after me, so I'll be back. And that's the way to do it, folks. Alright everyone, have a great day. Hope you like what you've seen. Here's just a little bit of a recap there of what we had and what we went through and what we scored today, what we're going to do. If you want to see us do anything else specific to any of these there, just give us a cooey and we can do that. See what we can come up with for you. And just quickly, just found this one here so you can see. This is a Majorette. Number 911. That'll do it quite nice as well. That's a Tomica. I do have another Tomica that's got the wing on the back. But otherwise, alright, have a great day folks. See you again. Take care.